Well, get ready to enjoy some of the best Silpada energy and sisterhood around. Kathy Lehman, star leader from Delaware, and Joan Narkum, silver manager, yes, from Pennsylvania. They are quite a force to be reckoned with when it comes to Silpada-ish accomplishments. Okay, here I go. This is a long list, okay? Take a deep breath. Joan has been with Silpada for 8 years, is an 8-time Sterling Club and SOAR achiever, 6 trips to leadership conference, career sales, career recruiter, recruiting and party consistency, born to be spoiled, Sterling Life 1 and 2, Destination Fabulous Level 4. Okay, those are just some of her amazing accomplishments. Yeah, I say so. Awesome. Deserves a round of applause. Kathy hit the ground running in 2009 as a 4-time Sterling Club achiever, as well as 3-time achiever of SOAR and Leadership Conference, career sales, career and party consistency, senior rep achievement training, also Destination Fabulous Level 4, Design Your National Conference Experience Orange Reward, number 6 in personal sales last year, topped the list of Kathy's significant accomplishments with Silpada. Woo, let's take a breath. We are so glad to have both of them as a part of the Silpada culture. Please welcome Kathy and Joan.
Look how cute they look.
I really also feel a little bit like B&T, don't you?
I know, right? How fun is this? Hey, everybody.
This is kind of fun. Hey, Kathy, you know how when you've been asked to speak in front of a large group like this, and everybody says, you're going to do fine, you're going to do just great.
Yeah, right, because it's not them. And then they go, oh, just picture everybody in their underwear. I'm thinking y'all must be wearing them now because we feel better already.
Hello, everyone, and thank you, Shirley, for that really kind introduction. We are over the moon excited to be here. And thank you from the bottom of our hearts to the Walsh family and the Kelly family for bringing us back to the family.
We are so happy to be back in the family. It kind of makes me feel like singing. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. We don't know the rest of it.
Everybody sing.
Sisters, it is an honor and a privilege to be asked to share a little bit about how our friendship has touched us personally and impacted our Silpada business. When Danielle invited us to speak about how our friendship impacted us, we weren't sure what we could say really that was of value. We knew we appreciated each other's strengths and the importance of sharing that with you, but you see, what we have to share isn't unique really. Much of our story is your story. And what we've learned came from so many people along our journey. A lot of them are sitting out here. They're our sponsors, our mentors, our coaches, our teammates, our family. And what we learned was that each friend was actually a teacher who appeared in our lives at exactly the time we needed them. And as you know, learning often happens when you hear that same advice one more time, and the light bulb finally goes off. Right, Kat?
Yep, sometimes you just need to hear the same old thing in a brand new way.
So, why don't you tell everybody how we met?
Well, what I remember is the Philadelphia airport, back and forth, different conferences. We'd run into each other, we'd see each other. And but I distinctly remember, I think it was last year, coming here to conference in July, and you were a row or two in front of me, smiling, laughing on the plane, and graciously sharing all your one-liners and tips with everybody around you. You were just so happy, and I was about falling out of my seat, leaning forward to hear every last word, because to me, you were a rock star.
Aww.
In fact, you gave me one of my very favorite sayings: you can spend money with me, you can save money with me, or you can make money with me.
Ooh, I love
and I
that.
was like, wow. Wow, I wanted what she had. She's so awesome.
Well, and what I remember from that very same meeting, besides she was a looking diva, is the sparkle in her eyes and the smile on her face and the energy in her questions and the excitement she had, that amazing excitement that she was infectiously sharing with everybody. I wanted what you had.
Well, fast forward to a BFF event in the Philadelphia area. We both had volunteered to help Sharon Hoffman, along with some other ladies, help set the event up. And what we didn't expect was Sharon's plane to be late, and that we'd have to pull this thing together before all the guests arrived. I remember the chaos and how Joan was just flying by the seat of her pants, just pulling it all together. I do not do fly by the seat of my pants.
No, she does not.
I like structure, I like order,
She
I
does.
like to feel in control. And I'm thinking to myself, this is crazy. This is going to be a complete disaster. This thing starts in 20 minutes and nobody knows what we're doing. And Joan here, she's just relaxed, she's just chatting away, having, isn't this so fun? She was the happiest person I'd ever met, and she just never seemed to get her feathers ruffled.
Well, me, I was just thinking to myself, man, she's so calm and collected and cool. I need to just kind of settle down a bit, be more strategic, maybe focus once in a while. You know, Kathy's like, the order form should be here, and the chair should be right there, and, you know, she has that all together. Meanwhile, I'm thinking to myself, she's got it all together, totally. And I'll be honest, I was embarrassed to let her know that I did not have a full party calendar booked.
Oh my gosh, I just remembered a quick story about how Joan taught me how to fly by the seat of my pants. Joan had invited me to her team meeting at her home, and she included me in the email reminder that she sent out to her team just like a couple of hours before the start of the meeting. And she was reminding them that she still needed volunteers to bring beverages and snacks and pretty much everything. And I'm like, what? So I call her immediately and I'm like, are you nuts? I would be freaking out if I don't know who was bringing what 2 hours before the meeting. And I said to her, what happens if they don't bring any food?
They don't eat.
Oh.
You got it. Let it go. From the time that we met, I kept thinking about Kathy. She was easygoing,
They are
funny,
just
and
like
I
that.
loved how organized and focused she always seemed. She always had a plan and knew what she was going to do next. I loved her passion, her absolute no matter what determination. So, finally picked up the phone, faced my fear, and called her. I didn't have a full booking calendar, so I timidly admitted that to her. And I asked her, how do you do that?
And I said, oh my gosh, Joan, I'm so glad you called. I need help with building my team, and you are so good at relationships and recruiting. This is going to be great. We can really help each other. But what I was thinking is, this is Joan Narkum. She's a silver manager. She has like 100 girls on her team. What does she want from me? She's going to be disappointed. She's going to find out I'm not all that.
Well, we started talking on the phone, Kathy sharing her party and booking tips with me, and me sharing relationship and recruiting tips with her, just getting to know each other a little bit better. Then we found out we both signed up for the Promote to Manager training class. I signed up for the class again to learn how I can help my team promote a little more, and
I signed up because Shirley told me to. So during the class, what we found was that we had a mutual challenge, and that was, when will we work? Sound familiar, anybody? You know, getting ready to get ready, pushing papers around the desk, doing everything but calling people. And we came up with a plan to use the daily planner, the top 10 things to do list, and compare notes each morning, holding each other accountable, helping each other make a game plan for the day, eliminating those non-income producing activities. It was a great start.
And in one of those exercises during that class called Consciously Connecting to Our Values to Create Change, I realized that even though I always knew I was a hard worker, I couldn't seem to figure out why I wasn't productive. The truth was, I was so busy focusing on feeling less than and comparing myself to others that I was blocked from moving forward with the confidence that I really, really wanted. And that class and Kathy's compassion and her support gave me the courage to stop comparing myself to others and the power to start believing in me.
What I found was that to be a successful leader, I needed to let go of things that I was not in control of. I had to stop questioning my abilities and get rid of the self-doubt and the thoughts that I'm not good enough, or this thing can't possibly last, the negative noise. I needed to find my self-confidence and renew my belief in myself and this process. But mostly what I needed to learn was the language of the heart. To find a way to connect with people on an emotional level. And this is Joan's true gift. And through her friendship and lack of judgment or criticism, I allowed myself to become teachable.
We dug deep, and we got really personal, and found the courage through our friendship to expose our fears and insecurities. And by the way, they were the same fears and insecurities, weren't they? We pointed out the strengths that the other person couldn't see. We shared war stories and glories. We cried and laughed a lot. And we continue to have huge aha moments together. This is really what true friendship is about, isn't it? It's a journey and a blessing. And I'm so glad to be traveling the road with Kathy.
So we've come to the end of our time with you, and we want to challenge you to ignore the ones who want to steal your sparkle and the negative voices in your head. Find the people who inspire you, who have what you want, and follow them. And don't be afraid to ask them for help. Dig deep inside yourself. Ask yourself, why did you join Silpada? And what is it that you want? Then go get it. Because the sky truly is the limit with its fabulous family called Silpada. Compare yourself to your best self and nobody else.
That's right.
You have it inside of you already. But sometimes you need a friend to help you find it. And it is so much easier with a buddy.
At the end of the day, ladies, this business is all about friendships. Friendships with your teammates, friendships with your hostesses, friendships with everyone you meet along your journey. The Silpada Sisterhood taught us to honor each other, believe in each other, and nurture and celebrate each other's strengths. Bonnie and Teresa started as two friends, honoring each other's dreams and passions. And look around you. This is what came from that. So do the same. Build friendships, nurture relationships. Your business can't help but soar when you do.